Hi guys, welcome to Xinling Motorcycle Kenya. Today we have three different versions of TEKKEN here. The Dakar Rally, the Ultra, the R-Line Forza. It's called 250X as well. Today we are going to compare these three models. We will differentiate and we'll tell you what's the difference. And we'll answer some questions those are frequently asked. Why? First of all, let us start with the basics. This is a 2021 model. It had a brown engine. The newer ones they come with a black engine. Doesn't mean they are from different factories. They are from the same factories. Only the difference is the color. And as I told you, the difference is also there is also a difference between the horsepower. This one is 19 horsepower engine, and we have the reason to prove it. As you know that. We are the one to bring the TEKKENs in Kenya the first, and we introduced TEKKENs in Kenya market. So we did our research based on the first consignment. We did some modifications in the new one. Like, let's talk about the spoke rims. You see, when you are stuck in the mud, these spoke rims they have tubes inside. When you are stuck in mud, you can't repair the tubes. You have no tools, nothing. You cannot open the tube to repair. How will you do the puncture? So that's why we came up with the tubeless tires, which are easy to maintain and easy to repair in terms of emergency. Suppose you are stuck in the mud or in a jungle, so you can't ride the bike even if it has a puncture. But if it's tubeless, you can ride it to nearest petrol station, get it repaired, and keep moving. Even if it's punctured, you don't have to be worried. You can still move. It's similar to car. You see, you put a tubeless tire, so in case of puncture, you can still cover some mileage, even in spite of the nail being stuck inside. So that's the basic reason we did it. Second thing is we did some adjustment on the height. You can see the other two TEKKENs are a bit higher as compared to this TEKKEN, because you see African terrain is bit strong and very rough, so that's why we added some stronger shocks as compared to the previous model. Also, that's keeping in mind we changed our engine to bigger size, so that it can work with the in African terrain very well. And the new model, they come with hand guards, windscreen. This dashboard is quite same, and they are well mentioned, taken everywhere. The nuts and the bolts, it's well marked and well details. You can see here. Plus, we have also added the carburetor, bigger carburetor, PZ30. Okay, I can't show you in the picture because of space. Let me try to show you. You can see it's called PZ30. The carburetor is a bit bigger, so it means the bike is more tuned for speed as well as for more endurance. And also the tire, they are 50% on train, 50% off train. They are good for off-road and on-road. This model is called Super Ultra, as you can see. And this is also one of the questions why we named it Super Ultra. You see, basically to Super Ultra name was given because this bike is a super model of TEKKEN, because it has fully loaded functions like windscreen, hand guards, alloy rims, tubeless tires, bigger carburetor. I hope you can see now. Bigger tire, bigger carburetor, alloy rims again, and even the super comfortable suspension shock. So that's why we named it Super Ultra, because this Super TEKKEN is super. Plus, it has USB charging. It has also the feature of keyless start. It has a remote. You can start it with the key, without keys. So in case of you are stuck in town or anywhere, you don't need the keys. That's why we named this model as a Super Ultra, because it's a super model of Ultra TEK. It's a super model of TEKKEN. And it's also embroidery, very well done. So basically you can see this engine is the brown color, the black color. Yes, they both are made in China. We don't deny that and we don't contradict that. They are not made in Mexico, but they are Mexican version because they are meant for Mexican version. That's why we named this model as Mexican version. But it doesn't mean that it's made in Mexico. It's made in China itself. So don't be cheated that yeah, it's made in Mexico. No, it's made in China. But it's made in China, but it's made for Mexican market. That's why we called it Mexican version. And now we have a Dakar Rally version. This is air-cooled model. This one was oil-cooled model. Air-cooled model, it's still in demand, so people still require they prefer the air-cooled engine as compared to oil-cooled. But this bike, we kept the Dakar Rally version because it's meant for. This bike is meant for proper endurance. You can see the endurance. It's made for proper endurance, proper off-road tracks. You can see 250cc monoshock, and the shock is really hard and very compatible. We named this model Dakar Rally because of its aggressive looks. You can see our new Dakar Rally version. The sticker and the labeling is very aggressive. That's why we gave this bike name Dakar Rally, because it's meant for endurance, because it's very durable. The shocks has been adjusted according to the Kenyan market, plus our rims, alloy rims, so it can be easily repaired. Plus the carburetor of this one is also different, and it's also either 30 but bigger carburetor. So it's meant for more tuning, more speed and more power. And in terms of average, they will also help you. These bikes of ours, even the previous model, they were giving average of 30 kilometers. So we expect these bikes to reach maximum speed of 140 plus in terms of fuel 30 kilometers per liter plus. Also it depends on the rider how they ride it. So even this bike is branded with TEKKEN bolts everywhere. Yes, keep in mind the black engine is also made in China, that we don't deny. But you see, as I told you, we have worked and we have done our research on the previous model, which had a brown engine 2021. The brown engine is meant with the 17 horsepower engine. That fact you cannot deny. And the newer bike, they came with a 19 horsepower engine and better power. That's the only difference what we are trying to explain. There is no personal revenge or something, but it's a fact, it's a proven fact. We have even the details and we have even the certificates from the manufacturers if they say so. Even I don't need a certificate from manufacturers. You can just Google TEKKEN 250. You will see most of the TEKKENs with the black engine. And about the name of TEKKEN being written on the engine, it's our choice. You see, we wanted it to name as Ultra. That's why we have branded it as Ultra. That's why we wanted our engine to have Ultra name on it. And the other one, we have given the name of World Scooter Dakar Rally version. So you see, the Dakar Rally version, as I told you, it was made because of its endurance and its capability of doing the off-terrain very easily. And let us start one of the bike. As you can see, these bikes, they are beautiful LED lights here. Yeah, you can see there's a beautiful LED lights around there, and beautiful aggressive color of red. So these things, that's why changing the name was the reason, because of experience. You see, as we are the first ones to bring the bikes in Kenya, so we learned, we did our research, and that's when we did our changes in the bike. And one of the reason for us to change the color, our color code was copied and was bought, so we had no option but to change the colors of the bikes to make it more aggressive. In spite of so many changes and so many engine change, spoke alloy rims, tubeless tires, still we are keeping the price low. It's our mission is that the TEKKEN should reach to each and every bike lover, so it's very affordable for anybody who wants to afford the bike. He wants a bike but he can't afford, but that's why we have kept the pricing very low. It's our mission is not to make much profit, but at least reasonable profit so that we can survive, not exploitation of customers. You can see the hand guards with indicators, beautiful, and the windscreen, which is very important because of the wind. And you can see the designing, each color work we have designed ourselves, we have worked on it. Just Google TEKKEN 250cc. I don't need to speak much. Most of the engines you will see nowadays, they are coming with the black engine because of course every country, every supplier wants to give the bike with more power. That's what we are doing. It's not that we are saying our engine is made in China, in Germany or Mexico. Of course it is made in China. Even the bike itself is made in China. It's not that it's made in Mexico or it's made in somewhere else, but still we'll just say that we'll tell, as we know that we are very straightforward, we don't lie, we don't manipulate. Yes, these bikes are made in China, but still the durability and power. And those who say the manufacturing is in Mexico, kindly ask them simple question to prove that how, where and where is it made in China, Mexico. Please be aware, Bana. Hope to see you guys at Xinling Motorcycle Kenya. Come and get the bikes at 275,000. The without boxes. This one without boxes you can get at 270,000. With boxes it's going for 280,000 and 285,000. And the boxes, they do have lights. Even the rear box, side boxes you'll get with the lights. By then the new tech, and don't forget they come with the windscreens and the alloy rims and tubeless tires. As I told you, tubeless tires are much easier to maintain. That's why ask yourself a question: why you have tubeless tire in your car, not the one with the tube? Thank you guys. Hope to see you at Xinling Motorcycle Kenya. Thank you.